after the Nevada governor ordered a 30-day statewide shutdown. Contessa Brewer has those details for us. Contessa, got to be a worst-case scenario for the casinos for the whole Vegas Strip.
I mean, and it's not just Nevada. Right now, we're seeing these casinos shut down, Kelly, coast to coast. But Nevada, casinos and tourism, that's the economic lifeblood of this state. According to the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, there are 100,000 people who work on the Las Vegas Strip alone. And as they shut down these casinos at the order of the governor, who says that all non-essential businesses have to close, you know that these guys are going out, going home and wondering what's going to happen. Well, at this point, if you've got 450,000 people working in travel and tourism in the state of Nevada, according to the Nevada Resort Association, this is an industry worth $68 billion. It's very important to know what happens to all of these people. Well, Las Vegas Sands Station Casino says they will pay their workers. MGM Resorts has already announced some layoffs and some furloughed workers, but says it will pay those furloughed workers, even the ones who are part-time, it will pay them for 2 weeks. Wynn Resort says it will pay its workers for 30 days. And in a video message sent out to employees, CEO Matt Maddox explained why he's willing to pay workers to stay home.
If you take our families, we represent about 50,000 people in our houses. And the 50,000 of us, if we do what we're supposed to do, we're going to save lives.
There's a big question now about liquidity, insolvency, and the analysts are coming through with estimates at the low end. We have Penn National Gaming that some analysts say maybe only has 4 months of liquidity. But on the other hand, you have Las Vegas Sands, which is at the upper range and says it's well-positioned, financially stable, can take care of its employees. Caesars included on its note that it's sitting on $2.8 billion cash on hand and is doing other cost-cutting measures. So we'll wait to hear about those. Barry Jonas of SunTrust sent out a note today, and he said, look, if you think that gaming is a place you want to be, look at those REITs, because even though their share price is taking it on the chin, as you said, Kelly, in this case, they could go between 43 months to 81 months without getting any rent from their casino tenants and still be okay.
Wow, that is a great stat. Contessa, so when you mentioned, I'm curious how this is all going to play out, but a lot of these places are going to keep trying to pay workers. Do they say for how long? And I wonder in some cases if it's going to be tough for people who might say, you know, I could collect unemployment benefits, but now, not to say they're stuck in limbo. Of course, they'd rather be paid, but I just wonder how long that situation can last.
And I think it really depends from company to company, because Caesars told me they're still trying to work out how can they minimize the impact on their employees, and they're not being clear about that right now. MGM has said 2 weeks, Wynn has said 30 days, and Las Vegas Sands just says blanket, we're going to pay our people. It probably depends a lot on the balance sheet, a lot on how long that they are kept out of this. But in Nevada, the close down is 30 days, so it leaves people going, okay, well, what happens after 2 weeks of being furloughed from my job? And then what happens if the closures have to go on longer than that? Kelly, in Macau, we know that the casinos were shelling out up to $2.5 million per day on paying. Most of that was going to salaries, operational costs, utilities, and things like that. So they're not getting any money in and they're bleeding money out. It's a crisis point.
It is. And like everything, it depends on what happens with coronavirus here nationwide. Contessa, thanks very much. Contessa